Hi guys. Alright, welcome to day 8. It's been a minute. It's not a minute, it's been days. I actually don't miss doing this, but yeah, I've been on an approved break, handling another mini small tasks. But I'm back, let's complete this. Okay. Hi, day 8. Day 8, we looked at the 5 keys, and this is the chest of a caveman. Be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, and have dominion. So these are the 5 keys that you need to have dominion. So before looking at these 5 keys, we are going to be defining a leader. And the definition of a leader I got was kinda very, very I don't know the English. Alright, but please again permit me to read. Leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration, not manipulation, generated by passion, which is motivated by vision, birthed by conviction, which is produced by a sense of purpose. And he said that if you want to be a leader, you have to start from the bottom of this definition. So that would be discovering purpose, having a conviction, a vision, passion, and then inspire people through it, influence and lead. If you do not inspire and influence people, you are then manipulating people. And to be a successful leader, you do not need to manipulate. And this is like the steps that you must follow. It's not something that you will skip one because by the time you are deciding to skip just to make the journey faster, you would be missing some certain criteria or you would be missing some certain keys that you'll be needing in your journey. Now, going further, he said that the greatest gift of God to man is vision. It's not just your eyes. In fact, your eyes limit you to see just what is present. But vision makes you see far above the present, makes you see possibilities, makes you see look into the future of what could or would not be. Vision is a God's mandate and it is a business mandate. Without vision, you can't successfully run a business because if you do not have vision, that business would only, or rather, would not have the capabilities of expanding or living through a lifetime. Rather, it will be something that you do now and is liable to die in times to come because there is no vision of how to preserve, how to help it, how to scale through problems, through challenges, and all of that. There is one thing that we must know is that we were created to dominate. Now, I said out of the 5 keys, the last is to dominate. There is one thing we were created to dominate, and if we are not dominating, people will dominate us. If you are not managing your natural resources, people would manage you. So if you must dominate, you must know how to conquer a territory. You must know how to stand your ground on a territory so that you can dominate. Because when you think of some certain niches, there are just certain people that comes to mind. That is because they have dominated. So for you to dominate, you need a vision far above more than the eye see so that you can build. Going again back to these 5 keys. Number one, I said to be fruitful. And to be fruitful is not to be a kid, please. To be fruitful is to be productive. To be fruitful is to birth what has been planted in you right from conception. To be fruitful is to be productive. So if we could cancel that fruitful part and say to be productive, that is the first key. You must be productive. If you stay and you are not producing, you are not productive, you are not doing anything, I'm wondering where the success will come from. Like I'm wondering where the success will come from. So number one, you must be productive. Number two, you should multiply. Now it's not just enough to produce, you should multiply. You should multiply. If you make you go into producing something and you should be able to replicate the formula in that production to produce exactly the same thing and exactly the same thing over and over and over. It's more like when we take Coke. Yeah, when we take Coke, no matter like if I buy Coke here in Benin and I travel to Abuja, I would be drinking the same. I'll be having the same taste of Coke. There is no difference. Even if I go outside Nigeria, I will be taking same taste of Coke. That is because they are able to multiply in the same form so that I don't know go somewhere I'm like, this is not the Coke I know. It's the same thing. So you should be able to produce and you should be able to multiply. Number three, to replenish, you should have a system. You should have a system. Like I said about multiplying, if you know how to multiply, you should have a system that is aiding that so that no matter the people producing, no matter the situation, that latent system helps you getting the results that you expect to see. Then to subdue, I said it at the beginning of this, maybe not exactly the beginning, but like you should be able to subdue your market. When they talk about your niche, you should come to mind. When they say talk about this person, oh yeah, I know this brand. So you should subdue. You should not just be productive. You should not just be producing. You should subdue. You should not agree to be just to feed or just to produce in a way for sustenance. You should subdue. And lastly, you should dominate. If you don't subdue, how do you dominate?